We're gonna make an updated pony tutorial because my old one is stupid and I haven't played Ponytown in a really long time, and I want to remake a tutorial because I need an excuse to make a Hannibal pony because I already made Will pony and I need a Hannibal one. So let's freaking get into this. Alright, do allow custom outlines because you're gonna want to do that, and then I don't know what this is. I haven't played Ponytown in a really long time, so maybe there's some shit that I don't know what to do. We'll see. This is ugly. Just put it to the default, and then everything needs to be rainbow stripey pattern. The body doesn't really matter. The legs, you need to do that even if your character's legs aren't exposed. It just is better. This is personal preference. I see some people do those. I see some people do that, but I don't really like doing these for just the front legs. And then the horn is the smallest one or the biggest one. We don't know. We'll see. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll do the shortest one. Antlers, just because Hannibal. And then wings. Always do wings. Even if your character doesn't have wings. And ears, do whatever ears you want. I think I'll do these. And then cutie mark. Sometimes is good if you have like a pocket. It just makes it interesting. I might do a pocket for that. I don't know. I might get rid of it though. We don't know. But just make it the default color. We can change it there. Then pick whatever hair pertains to your character. This might take me a while. I haven't played Ponytown in so long. OMG. We're settling for that. We'll just settle for that. Make it the fucking... All of them have to be like the color option. Because that's... Oh fuck, I forgot to do the antlers. They all need to be like shaped like the rainbow option because of reasons. Tail? Let's do that one. Yeah, and the rainbow pattern for all of it. And then... This is just whatever your character has. I want... That's like dumb. And add eyeshadow and eyelashes even if your character isn't a woman. Why did I say like that? Even if your character's not a girl. Add eyelashes because it's just an extra bit of shading. And then add a nose. And then add this. Either this, the stripy face pattern, or this face pattern. It really depends. I think... Or this one. This one is also not viable. It's also like... It's good. Whatever mouth. And then sideburns just for an extra hairpiece because for some reason that's like a thing. I don't know. It looks better, I think. Alright. And then this is whatever your character has. Oh my gosh, should I do a flower crown? Ooh. Ooh. I'm kind of fighting the urge. I might. We'll see. And then just do whatever your character has and always put the stripy pattern just for shading. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be so epic. I might have to keep the flower crown. Also, if you have a cutie mark, obviously put it above the pants. I used to add a bow on everybody's tails, but then I realized it was kind of dumb. But you can do that if you want. I think it's cute for some characters. Only have the back leg selected, so unselect the first two, and then put the stripy pattern. So now is making it all look good. This is ugly. Wait, I need to take... Hold on. We're not doing the flower crown. So skin color. So pick the skin color, and then the outline, just make it like... Make it a little more saturated and a little lighter. Maybe a little redder if you're doing like a human skin tone. It just makes it look nicer. Go to the face. Lock color 3 because the chin doesn't need to be colored. And then make color 4 like the cheeks. Make it a little bit more red and then a little bit more saturated. I kind of like the more dramatic thing, but Hannibal's kind of pale, so you know, a lot of it is just whatever your character is. You should go along with that. The color 2 is like kind of the blush, but a little bit different. It's kind of whatever. A lot of it is circumstantial. Depends on what kind of pony you're making, but you know, just a little bit darker than the blush, maybe a little lighter, whatever looks good, really. Color 5 is also kind of the same. It like with the face stuff, it's really just like if it looks better darker, make it darker. If it looks better lighter, make it lighter. It's really just random. I'm just messing with this. And then the color 6 I usually like to make a little bit lighter. But he's very white, so that's kind of just like just white. And then unlock all the colored outlines, or all the outlines, and then make them, like, good. I normally just paste the default, but if it looks weird on the face, then obviously make it so it doesn't look weird. Okay, and then for the snout, copy the blush color and put that in there. And then it should have, oh no, and then paste the good outline in there. Never have default outlines because they're fugly. The nose is a little bit darker than the colored outline, or fuck, oh my god, is a little bit darker than the blush. And if you're making it more animal-y, then make it darker, but I don't want to. And then the snout, the nose outline, make all the way white. If you don't want to go like all the way white, just do like beige or something, but it looks so much cooler with it all the way white. I don't know. Okay, and then we'll get to the hair in a second. We're just doing the face first, and then for the eyes. Okay, this part I didn't explain well at all. For this, I'm just gonna like use blue as an example to show you guys like what to do with the eye color if it's like not red or brown, because I make his eyes red, and I was gonna do brown, but then I realized that I also can't demonstrate that with brown, so I'm demonstrating it with blue. Just do blue then. We'll change it in a second because it's either blue, but so for eye, just pick whatever color you want, and then make the eye whites. Can you not? Make the eye whites a lighter color than that. And then make the eyelash color a little bit, like, just, like, kind of like the same, like a darker version of the eye color. And then the eyeshadow, I think it's very fun to make it the eyelash color or something like the eyelash color. But you can, if you don't want to do that, I always just recommend making the blush color the eyelid color, but I think that looks pretty good. Let's move on to the hair. Lock all the colors so it makes it easier. So then for the hair, I normally just do just random lighter and darker shades. So make it like, where am I? Okay, so make it a little more saturated, a little desaturated, maybe change the hue a little bit if you're feeling frisky. Hue, like Hue Dancy, like from Hannibal. If it's like hidden like that, it's more fun to make it darker just because it adds more contrast. Maybe not that dark, but it just adds more contrast if you make it more dramatic in places you can't really see it. Line is the same. It's the same thing with art. If you're an artist, and you probably are because you fucking playing Ponytown. Dude, like, it's like when you shade, you're not supposed to just shade with a darker color, you're supposed to shade with like the shading version of that color. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, just make it like, that one's kind of ugly. Make it like, just make it nicer, right? You know what I mean. Another addition, I did an absolutely shit job explaining the hair. Basically, just make each one, like color 1 will be lighter, color 2 will be darker, color 3 will be a little bit lighter, color 4 will be a little bit darker, just fucking random colors. Whatever looks good, just mess around until it looks nice, and then the outlines are the same, just like random darker or lighter until it looks nice, basically. So for the tail, I like to do a gradient from dark to light, just because it's easier, and you can do whatever you want, though. You can do like the random color. You can also do, I know a lot of people like this style of hair shading that we find. For the mane, I know a lot of people like to do this style where color 2 and 4 are lighter and color 3 is the lightest. So it just makes like a little shine, and then you do the same thing with the outline. Is the outline 2 and 4 are lighter, and then 3 is the lightest. And then the outline, so follow the same pattern of the tail, like the actual colors, to just make it darker and darker as you go. Yet another fuck up. I did not describe the sideburns well at all. Just, the sideburns follow the same pattern that the hair does, that just random darker and lighter shades until it looks good. Items, this one is a little bit, like, kind of hard to do a tutorial for, because everyone's gonna have a different character, obviously, unless you're making Hannibal Pony. So if you have white for the outline, always make it blue. I always make a white outline blue. So no matter what the color is, I normally do, it follows the same pattern of the hair. So just like random darker and lighter colors. Okay, so it's just like up and down kind of thing, you know? Basically, it's just lighter and then darker and then lighter and darker in a stripy pattern. But if it looks too much like stripes, then you can see like here that it was like really too stripy, so I just made it like dark, kind of lighter, and then lighter. But the main strategy is to make it like a alternating, like lighter and darker. Contrast is also a very important thing. So if one part of the design, like the skin is light, I made the eyeshadow and the blush and the eye outlines very dark. I don't know what to call him. I'm gonna do this pattern instead, and so I don't have to do as much work, honestly. Sleeves, again, are the same, of just like kind of stripy pattern, but also don't like obey the stripe pattern too closely. If it's darker, make the outline lighter, and if it's lighter, make the outline darker, just for cool contrast. Obviously, again, not every single thing will pertain to that perfectly, so just, again, fuck around, find out, just mess with it until it looks good. Oh yeah, at this point, you should probably fix the cutie mark color. I'm gonna do that really quick. When you're doing the outlines, I think it's easier to obey the stripe pattern because it's less noticeable. That is probably a video of you dancing. That is like 88% chance of that being a video of you dancing. Okay. So this one is important. You have to have an animation selected where you can see the full color, because if you don't like see the whole freaking leg, you might like make it so you can see the original color when you're just standing. Because there, you can't see the white, but if you do like anything, you can see that there's a color underneath it. So always make sure you're doing an animation where you can see the full hand. Flying shows you the whole thing, so always just make sure you do that. Black is a hard color to make an outline, but normally I just try to do like a lighter, I make like a dark blue instead of just black, just because, you know, that just looks better. But then I do like a lighter, a little bit like a lighter blue, just enough that you can see like there's an outline. Don't make it like blue, make it like just enough. Or if you're really feeling fancy, you could do like that, like a color relevant to the rest of the design, but normally it's just easier to make it like a little bit blue. And then go back to the body, take the blush color from the face, and then go to the ears, and then make the tip of the ear make the middle of the ear the final blush color. Yeah, and then make the end a little bit darker, and then make the inside even darker and a little bit more saturated too, just to make it look good. And then shade appropriately, make it like lighter, and then change the hue a bit. I normally change the hue on the tip a little bit and then make it a little lighter. Is it too dark? Yeah, that's good. And the wings, we just want to make them blended basically. So take the clothing color that's underneath the wing and paste it in there, and since my whole thing is the same, we'll just copy it. But for characters with like a different colored pants, luckily the wings cut off like basically right by the pants, so just make the back of it the color of the pants, and then make the front of it the color of the shirt. I normally just freehand the outlines. You don't want to make it too terribly noticeable, unless again like the pixels are like so small that you like barely see that they're there. It's fun to make it interesting, but it's also, you don't want it to be like super like, just make it a little bit interesting so you can like kind of see that there's a difference, just again to add some contrast. And then again do the same thing with the actual color, just make it like a little bit noticeable just to make it interesting. Oh no, the horn, I forgot about the horn. Okay, so copy the hair color wherever, it doesn't have to be the exact hair color, but wherever the horn is, copy the hair color and just make the outlines the same color as the hair, or like again like just to make it a little bit darker or a little bit lighter, just to add some contrast. And then the magic color, you gotta make the hair color so it blends in. And then the hooves follow the same rule as the blush, and then again make the outline a little bit lighter just to make it look more appealing. And then horns. This is obviously my own prerogative, so if you don't have horns, you're done. Okay, great. You have a pony now. Congratulations. Yippee.